Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a very special Cozy Den reading today. As we are joined with a very special guest, it's my big sis, Ada Grimthorn, the Welsh
Hi.
fox spirit, here to guide lost souls and cause mischief when it suits her for her own entertainment as well. But today that involves joining us to explore more of the lore from Vicken's mod collection. So grab yourselves a tankard of mead and pull up a bench by the fire. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, as it really helps to support our growing channel here. But now it is time for a few volumes of Professor Y. Starting with Volume 1, The Cat in the Box.
What in oblivion is this box, Professor?
This is an airtight box made of brass. Inside is a khajiit, a small amount of aetherium, a magica measuring device, and a generator of poisonous gas refined from chorus venom. The poisonous gas generator will activate when the measuring device detects magica overflowing from the aetherium. There, I'll close the lid now. Do you know what happens next?
The poor Khajiit in there will breathe in the poisonous gas and die.
Khajiit's life or death depends on whether magica leaks from the aetherium. If we assume that the probability of this happening within an hour is 50%, will the Khajiit live or die after a certain amount of time?
The chances of the Khajiit living or dying are equal until the box is opened. If we don't open the box, we cannot know whether Khajiit is alive or dead. In other words, what does that mean?
When the box is closed, the system remains in a superposition of two states: a live Khajiit and dead Khajiit. Only when the box is opened, the superposition collapses and the world diverges according to the state of the Khajiit.
That's a tremendous theory. It's giving me a headache.
1 hour later,
It's time, Professor. Shall we open the box?
unnecessary. The ghost of the Khajiit standing next to you tells us everything.
This is all ruined. Why did you carry out this experiment instead of keeping it purely as a thought experiment?
I will send this box to the Kagranak skull. It's nothing but revenge for their jeering at the last conference.
As you say, Professor.
And moving on now with Volume 2, A Dream Without a Dreamer. What was it that the Fulmer race lost?
Their sight and intelligence?
Correct. But they lost something more important still. Do you know what that was?
Was it the colour of their souls?
Correct. And therefore they turned into beasts. But that is still not the essence of what they lost.
Was it that tower advocated by the Kagrenac school? But Isn't the tower just a myth?
That is correct. It is a myth. Therefore, their souls changing colour was a mythical change, and they lost their eyes as a physical change.
What do you mean?
Perception defines reality. They lost the most primitive way of perceiving the world, the myth.
I don't understand why the mutation would occur just because they couldn't perceive reality.
If it cannot be perceived, reality does not exist. It only exists as long as one can perceive it.
Are you saying that everything is a hallucination constricted by perception?
I am indeed. I like to call this a dream.
If this is true, then it's a nightmare, Professor.
Oh, either that or we're living in the Matrix, one of the two.
Indeed.
And now for Volume 3, The Great Cat.
Professor, what do you think about the brass giant theory proposed by the Kagrenac School? If we could realise that idea, we'd be eternal, wouldn't we?
Yes, it's possible. But our bodies could not bear the strain. What we should aim for instead is inner transformation. And that would bring physical change along with the mystical.
Do you mean like with the Falmer?
Yes, indeed. Though it's not a miserable change like that. It will be a more sublime transformation through deeper insight and contemplation of the higher planes. In the end, the Dwemer, as we are now, will be extinct, and a new race will be born. We are the nursery for that race to come.
This idea is horrifying for me. I'd like to remain as I am now.
I quite understand your feelings. You can stay the same as long as you want to. But beyond that is nothing but darkness and stagnation.
You have changed, Professor. It's like you are a completely different person after investigating that great hole.
Correct. The transformation is already taking place. And then we have Volume 4, The Endless Fall.
That man in black who asked us to investigate the Great Hole, the one calling himself Junal, who in oblivion is he?
Neither man nor mer. He's not even mortal.
There's a god with the same name in the Nord myths. Could he be an incarnation of that god?
No. More likely, he's just a lesser Daedra fooling around with disguises.
Then why did you accept his request? Even if he's a lesser Daedra, it's still not a good idea to tangle with them.
Out of curiosity. I wanted to see what he was trying to show me. And it turned out to be far more than I expected.
The remains of the creature the Reach natives call Laza? Yeah, that was very interesting.
Did I say it was a corpse? That thing is not exactly dead. The problem is that we can only see it suspended in motion.
Does that mean it's acting very slowly then?
No, quite the opposite. He's still alive, but at a lightning speed. And he is dreaming.
How is that even possible?
It's possible. That's the most interesting part. And finally, we have Volume 5, Roly Poly.
These are the remains of Jabal we found in the rift of Anaquina?
Body parts are missing. I hoped to get these remains in perfect condition.
It's the head that's the problem. We can't pierce it without the instruments, so we can't examine the brain.
No need. As long as Jabal doesn't want us to, we'll never be able to look inside his head.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you saying his head is avoiding our instruments?
Indeed. His head produces an infinite number of localized universes around it. He simply avoids any unwanted future.
So, is the fact that his head's now lying before us also something he wanted?
It's an honor. The moment we recognized it as Jabal, we became a part of his universe. Temporarily, of course, but still.
Is it possible to exit this temporary universe?
We shall consume his universe, along with his, spinal cord.
This is just wrong. But it feels strangely appetizing? Let's devour it.
This is what Jabal wants for his shriveled egg. Now let's ascend to the higher plane. Oh, and there we have it, guys. That is that is one of two collections of tales we have on Professor Y with his assistant. So perhaps we will return soon to visit the other collection. But that is all for today. So thank you, Ara, for coming and reading along with me. It is always fun.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, much pleasure. Okay, well, and thank all of you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed also. But that will do us for today, everyone. So remember, if you have any suggestions or requests for other material you would like us to cover on the channel, then let me know in the comments below. And do remember to go show Aira some love as well while you're at it. But until next time now, everyone, stay cozy.